Aquarius for October. We've got eight of wands in reverse. It looks a little bright here. I'm going to see if I can turn this off and see if that makes a difference. Yeah, that might be a little bit better. So 8 of wands in reverse. So maybe a lack of communication with someone as the month opens. Followed by Tower, which is really sudden, surprising energy that comes out from left field. It's not something that you're expecting, and it sort of blows things open. There's like a explosive volcano moment that follows short heard from in years or in a while. Let's see what else is coming up. Page of Cups in reverse. That might mean not being willing to accept a love offer. If this person's coming in with a love offer, you might be resistant to that, or they're being resistant to a love offer from you. Page of Cups is usually someone offering a message of love, and with it in the reverse, it's saying now is not the right time for that, or you're not feeling it, or they're not feeling it. Alternately, this could be a water sign person, so it could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, and often pages are younger people, so it could be someone who's younger than you as well, Aquarius. What else is happening here? 6 of Wands. Yeah, this love offer is not successful right now. Even though it's a shocking, surprising insert of information, the lightning bolt is a Uranus symbol, and that's your ruling planet, so it's unexpected, it's out of nowhere, it's different from the norm. But I'm seeing that a love offer is not successful or not well received. You have 2 of Wands. This is sort of like looking at where you're going and making decisions about where you want to put your energies. This card is often called Making Fire, and it's all about decisiveness. Where do you want to send your ships out to? Where's your confidence lie? Where are your goals? And who do you receive help from? For some of you, this may even be trying to decide between a current partner and a past partner, or between 2 people, whether you want to be single or be with someone else. It's a decision that is needing to be made, and trying to find balance within that as well. 6 of Swords in reverse. This talks about not being able to move on from something. 6 of Swords in the upright is all about recovery, healing. It's about going to calmer waters after things being a little chaotic for a while. So it's really about going to a new place where the horizon is calm, where things are serene and balanced, recovering and healing from something. Some of you may not want to move on from something. Some of you may be dealing with a Virgo that you don't want to move on from. This is the Hermit card. Or alternately, it could just be a time of real introspection, looking for the truth, getting quiet. And this could be wanting to recover and heal from something, but not really being able to, or feeling like you can't move on from something. 6 of Coins in the reverse talks about looking for reciprocity, mutuality, and not necessarily finding it. It's a card of balance. You can see in this card, this person's being generous with more than one person. So it could be that someone was giving to more than one person in this situation, giving half their love over here and half their love over here. And you may be saying to yourself, that's not something that I want to be a part of. I want something that's equal and balanced and fair, where there's equal exchange. And when this card is in the reverse, it's saying, I want my fair share. I'm not seeing things being equal. So you can see also in this card too, there's 3 coins over here, 2 coins over here. So it's sort of like saying, how can I balance things out? Let's see what else is coming up for you. Definitely seeking balance here. 5 of Swords in the reverse. There may have been someone who was overly centered on their ego in a situation in the past. And this card is asking you to look for the insights and the wisdom that come from any past situations that felt like a battle. When this card's in the upright, it means collecting the spoils and the swords of wisdom, knowledge, understanding from past conflicts. But in the reverse, it's saying you may be overlooking some of the insights or the ideas, the beliefs, the new wisdom, the new understanding, new knowledge that is available to you from any past conflicts. That may be also why it's harder to move on. You need to go through 5 of Swords before you can get to 6 of Swords. Excuse me. So you may need to do this before you can move on and heal from something, Aquarius, and that's going to help you make better decisions, or it's going to help you in your decision making and in finding balance. Knight of Wands. Okay, there might have been someone who was just very out for themselves with these two cards together. Knight of Wands is an energy that comes in quickly and leaves quickly. Sometimes this can appear as a fire sign, so you may have been dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but this shows a lot of confidence, a lot of bravery, a lot of bravado. On the low side, it can be arrogant and cocky, someone who just comes in, gets what they want, and leaves. And this, combined with this, it's saying that their ego may have been at the forefront of the interaction, or that someone's coming in this month that has this kind of energy towards the end of the month. See what, yeah, that's leaving you feeling powerless, feeling trapped, feeling like you don't have any authority or say, or that you're not able to make any decisions in the matter, and you're kind of trapped in your thoughts there, Aquarius. So let's see what else is coming up. Yeah, devil energy, feeling stuck, bondage. I'm seeing for some of you, you're really having a hard time moving on from someone that felt like they were a karmic connection for you. This could also be a Capricorn that you're working with, but you can see in both of these cards that there's a lot of stuckness. You know, there's a lot of themes of powerlessness in both of these. And that may be why you're doing some inner reflection in the middle of the month. If this is not a Virgo that you're interacting with, this could be you doing some inner reflection and looking for the truth, looking for the answers. It really has to do with going within, separating yourself off from the rest of the world, and just doing some inner reflection in order that you may move on from something, recover from something, do some healing. But it's really going to be necessary that you look at what was learned from this. What was this empty victory about? And how can I learn from prior conflicts and battlefields, especially as they relate to someone who sort of comes in and takes away your thunder, takes away your strength, and you end up feeling, you know, stuck or trapped, bound to someone and feeling powerless. It might be a month for you, Aquarius, of reclaiming your own power, your own freedom, because freedom is a big word for Aquarians. Where if there's been a lack of communication, and there's this big outburst or tornado, and there's not a success in terms of a love offer, there may be some need for inner reflection and healing in order to make decisions about what's fair, what's reciprocal, what's mutual, what evens the scales. Both of these are very cards that talk a lot about finding balance. So there's some of that needs to be done in the middle of the month, and that may help you identify if there is a situation that is happening at the end of the month that looks like this. It can help you sort of see, where are you giving your power away? What are you signing yourself away to? The Devil card is all about what we give our power away to. And so in what situations are you feeling like a victim or bound or stuck where something else has power over you, Aquarius? Because if there's someone who's all about their ego and they're just coming in, getting what they want and leaving without consideration for you, you may end up feeling like this. You may feel stuck and bonded to it, or that your power has been taken away from you. So it's a real opportunity this month, I see, for you to do some healing, especially as it relates to old relationships. And if you're in a relationship right now, it may just be doing some inner work about reciprocity. Where do things feel balanced to you? I'm seeing this more about recovery and healing. So I think it'll be a small percentage of people who are going to be doing the inner work that's currently in a relationship. It may just be trying to free yourself from a toxic situation, or something where it feels like there's a lot of ties or chains, or that you don't have power in the situation. And Hermit is a very good card for that. Hermit is very reflective. I really like this healing energy for both of both of your central cards. But this could be having a hard time walking away or moving away from something. So that's my reading for you, Aquarius, for October. It looks like you have some opportunities to look within and heal, find out what works for you. If you enjoyed that reading, feel free to give it a thumbs up or share it with another Aquarian. And as always, if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can do that at readingsbygwendolyn.com. And I look forward to doing another reading for you next month. As always, thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful October. Yours in the stars.